My lord, I appreciate the problem, my lord, but my lord kindly tries to understand their plight also, my lord. They're on the street.
What are you talking about?
My lord, they're on the street
When,
today,
since-
my lord. 391
Go to
candidates.
street then. You are a lawyer. Try to appreciate, make them understand what is the problem lies.
Subject matter of the Honorable Supreme Court, my lord.
Don't repeat this thing.
What?
Whatever may be, an incidental issue has reached to Supreme Court via division bench. Can you assure that whether the state can create such post or not will not be an incidental issue in the said SLP? Get it clarified. And from the day one, I'm telling everyone, get it clarified, preferring an SLP, and the court will be proceeding, and one day you will be going to Supreme Court and say, no, we did not say that, we did not say that. This court has experience. This court has experience. Saying on affidavit that this is an irregularity, and a Supreme Court commission is saying that High Court forced him to say so. This is on record.
Take the same stand as the earlier, my lord advocate general, that the point might be taken up before the Honorable Supreme Court.
It is obvious.
It should be, ought to be.
It is obvious. It cannot avoid it.
My lord, if I may interject, my lord, the actual question was whether or not there is any issue.
Don't repeat anything. You
directly
must be
on-
knowing that this has a long way to travel.
My lord, I am appearing on behalf of 391 candidates, my lord, all of whom are affected by the order dated 18 November 2022, my lord.
3,900. Try to understand what is the problem.
My lord, I appreciate the problem, my lord, but my lord kindly tries to understand their plight also, my lord. They're on the street
What
today.
are you talking about?
My lord, they're on the street
When,
today,
since-
my lord. 391
Go to
candidates.
street then. You are a lawyer. Try to appreciate, make them understand what is the problem lies. Boktitabaji khali. With Dr. Chandra,
We have not preferred any appeal before the Supreme
Dr.
Court.
Bhatto, the situation is very cumbrous. There is no issue in locking this. The only challenge is whether the state can create such post or not. That is the subject matter of challenge. But the whole thing arose because of the order of that CBI investigation of the decision you have taken. That went up to Supreme Court.
But that is a
Let the state not press that appeal.
that is a totally
Let the state not press the appeal.
those supernumerary posts were never created. They are a totally different. The prayer was made for creation of a totally different issue for a different set of candidates, not these candidates. These candidates.
I understand because of one affidavit caused the every problem over there, which was subsequently be rectified. But the only way is available. Let the state not press the appeal. Whatever the CBI inquiry or rather let it be done. I will hear the matter.
Those appeals, subject to correction, those appeals are with regard to the commission wanting to create supernumerary posts. The distinguishing feature is very important. To create supernumerary posts for candidates who are allegedly illegally appointed. They are losing their jobs.
Exactly.
They wanted to say that.
Dr. Patro, because of your affidavit, disclosure in your affidavit, maybe a mistake, maybe something different you wanted to say, subsequently clarified. But
That was a very clear, it was an application, not an affidavit. It was a very clear statement, a prayer to give us leave to create supernumerary posts for candidates who have been removed from their service. This is a different set. Here, the 5 different categories of selection, those who are in the wait list, the genuine candidates, not those who are losing their job.
No.
The genuine candidates.
Dr. Patro, creation of supernumerary post is constant. How many posts were created, sought to be created or proposed to be created? How many posts?
Total for work education, physical education, my lord, around 1400 something, my lord.
Around 1600. Now, the issue was related to this 1600. No,
Nothing with regard to them. Nothing with regard to them. Even the other categories, nothing with regard to those candidates who are genuinely.
no, the direction for, and then why then the Advocate General concedes that this is,
My lord, may I?
Maybe when I create a supernumerary post, what is most important is that there has to be a reason, a valid reason. So one reason might not be acceptable, but a different reason might be acceptable. So creating supernumerary posts for genuine candidates in the waiting list might be reasonable. That is,
No, that is it.
Creating supernumerary posts for illegally appointed candidates.
that was your disclosure in one of the affidavits. That suited the problem. Mr. Dasgupta, where is that affidavit
My lord,
or the application? Bring those material. Dr. Patro is now trying to distinguish it.
No, from day one I've been trying.
No, he is trying to distinguish it as if the affidavit or the application where the commission initially disclosed that this is to accommodate the teachers who have lost their job. Now that suited the problem.
yes.
Justice Ganguly directed that all things, who took the decision and other things, CBI to inquire.
And it was appeal against the division bench, affirmed the order of,
From the
the
order
single
of the Justice Ganguly.
from that
Now,
it went
from there, Supreme Court. Supreme
And-
Court admitted the SLP
SLP of the commission as well as of the state.
state. Now, he wants to make it a separate, that this is not the supernumerary post.
My lord, with deepest of respect, my lord, when the matter will be taken up before the Supreme Court, the argument will be whether the state has the power even
Obviously,
to create the
Obvious question.
issue is also
Obvious question.
pending before your lordship also.
Obvious, that was why earlier, before Mr. Dotto, earlier
Advocate.
I wanted to know from him, very specific, give these, make it clear, can you assure this court that this will not be an issue before the Supreme Court?
And the Lani Advocate General, his usual
All
fairness,
instruction he said, all instruction
in
he
his
said.
usual
It is
fairness
not-
said, he cannot, the point must come up before this.
Obviously, it will come. Incidentally, or collaterally.
My lord, two things, my lord. First,
I
the
very much
SLP is
appreciate it.
withdrawn or a clarification
say-
is sought from the.
Yes, I want that clarification or withdrawal of those SLPs. Let a state and commission withdraw those
But
SLPs.
supernumerary post in respect of upper primary, it is not subject matter of the Honorable Supreme Court, my lord.
Don't repeat this thing.
What?
Whatever may be, an incidental issue has reached to Supreme Court via division bench. Can you assure that whether the state can create such post or not will not be an incidental issue in the said SLP? Get it clarified. From the day one, I'm telling everyone, get it clarified from the Supreme Court. The High Court is free to see.
But we have taken out an application for clarification which is pending before the.
Let you get it done, or ask the state to withdraw the appeal. If they're so sympathetic with the other persons,
But we are
Those who are
recommended
in
candidates, my lord, we are suffering, my lord. We are recommended candidates.
you are suffering. You are suffering. That one should understand. The state should understand. The commission should understand. If this is their stand, they should also approach to in their appeal itself. That for this reason, the High Court is not listening or not taking up the matter. Get it clarified. Support your application for application. Support the application or don't press the SLPs. Two SLPs over there.
Yes.
Yeah, one time you will be preferring an SLP and the court will be proceeding, and one day you will be going to Supreme Court and say, no, we did not say that. We did not say that. This court has experience. This court has experience. Saying on affidavit that this is an irregularity, and a Supreme Court commission is saying that High Court forced him to say so. This is on record. Get it clarified. Let the state don't press this SLP before this. Let the commission don't press all these crocodiles here. Everyday crocodiles here. The court is obstructing the appointment. Get it clarified.
But I have got your lordship's mind. On the last occasion also, when your lordship was pleased to express your lordship's mind. But may I only try to distinguish one?
Don't this from that which traveled to Supreme Court, that is separate appointment, and this is, I am not going to hear. I want a clarification.
Two things I will submit. The first is, so far as the lack of teachers in the school is
It
concerned,
is reality. It is ground reality.
I don't address your lordship on that. Number two is, so far as, what, as I can understand, the hesitation of the court. May I make this suggestion, subject to lordship's consideration? Whatever appointments we are seeking to give, we will.
I got you. That the apprehension of this court is based on the stand of the commission before the Supreme Court. Do you know what is that order where the commission is saying that we are forced to? Have you seen that order? Have you seen that order?
Let my knowledge friend show the affidavit, which is part of the record of this matter, where our CAN application was made at the election.
Dr. Patro, the reality is two things. The reality is the one part of this, that why this post was created because of your one application. You cannot deny there was an application or affidavit that to accommodate.
Qualification of physical education.
Understand. You need not to take that much of pain. I am apprehensive when the issue is regarding supernumerary, not like Mr. Das, the other post he is referring to. That I am not talking about. But get it clarified. Get it clarified.
But I think the responsibility on myself, your lordship records my submission. My submission is, number one, that these and whatever is pending before the Supreme Court is separate. Number one. Number two, on my assurance, it is not a court's direction, on my assurance that all whatever appointments we will give will be subject to whatever litigation is. Either
Then-
that will be not mentioned in the appointment order.
Doctor, The suggestion of the court is two things. Either don't place your appeal before the Supreme Court by the commission. Alternatively, if you cannot, already an application for clarification is there. Take steps, give consent, such clarification is necessary, get it clarified from the Supreme Court that this matter has got no nexus and court can proceed with the determine state's power to create the supernumerary post. That writ petition can be heard out.
The problem is, we cannot get.
Mr. Dotto, I am aware of the situation. The schools are really suffering. Students are suffering. No one is suffering. Not that the persons who are sitting in the street. They are chasing this the appointment. And as soon as they will get appointment, they will come. I want to get it transferred near my house. This is their character. So I am not concerned about any of the teachers or those who are seeking for appointment. I'm only concerned about the student. Unfortunately, none of them are concerned about the students.
Right.
At least in the Bengal, teachers are not about 90% of teachers are always thinking about what is the geo giving them, what is the advantage we can get, what is the CCL, what is PL.
This is my experience working as a lawyer in service matter.
No, not in service matter. No, you have got this. I never did it, but they are there enough to say, yes, I cannot go there because it is 30 kilometers away from my home. Huh? And the lawyer who is moving, he is coming from the home, a lady lawyer, at 5 o'clock from her residence. Every day from Midnapur to here. You know the lawyer?
There are so many lawyers who come.
All these binanas after getting the service. As soon as they get service, yes, and you are indulging it. Today Ushosri, tomorrow Shubhosri, all protas. Come, these are the criteria. You are suffering from disease. Oh, you cannot. At least make a try. And Mr. Dasgupta, give me all the orders, including the stand of the Supreme Court regarding that the matter where from he traveled from my court to Supreme Court.
As well as the 9th November order, division bench order, everything.
Give me a compilation.
Why not? By
Give me and you give it on an undertaking by way of an affidavit. The state must give the affidavit that this matter, even if these appointments are made, the challenge to the writ petition is not sustained. They will be free to file. Come, Ujjwala. And this issue will not be an issue before the Supreme Court. Give a clear affidavit before me. Now, the next week, I will then decide to hear the matter. And
Decide the writ petition.
next Monday, by Monday, you can do that.
by Monday, I will.
Mamla writ petition decide karo.
Writ petition will be decided.
That is what? Writ petition, what else will be decided? Huh?
Instead of
All these, you have got extra antenna.
instead of
All of you have extra antenna. What I will decide? I will decide on the writ petition challenge to the state powers to create a new. Should I ask give the appointment immediately? As it is the apprehension of this court is that as soon as the postal kilbred, they are on the waiting list. They will, and accommodating the waitlisted candidate is also a compromise to the quality. This is a failure, is it not? Accommodating the waitlisted candidate because the original candidates are not available somehow reason or other. This is absolutely.
No, the original candidates.
I am only concerned about the students.
merit should not be compromised.
Merit should not be compromised in any case.
Teachers' quality should not be compromised in any manner. Whoever the petition, let them come. Take a test from them. Respective teachers, give a simple mathematics, take the test of them in your chamber. You can. I'll supply your subject.
That if I had to give a test and enter the profession.
Not that, Mr. Dotto's situation is really pathetic. An application came to me, give me my service. I asked the lawyer if he writes it in Bengali 1 page to me. From here, I will direct for his appointment. The lawyer said, in front of you, the lawyer says, sorry, I cannot take that risk. This is very unfortunately chasing only, and when they will become teacher, and you have experienced that. Monday we mentioned. But in the meantime,
I will prepare the.
yes, give by Friday, you prepare all, give the all papers to me.
But somehow that my matter is not in the list.
What is your challenge?
Similar, correct.
You are also challenging the
Same.
the power of the state to create the super. Who are you?
But I am the one of the participant of the intending candidates who is going to appoint maybe appointments in future vacancies.
How you are related with the super creation of supernumerary post?
We challenges the entire scheme of the state.
Who are you?
But I am an unemployed.
So
I am a qualified unemployed. I could have been appointed. Somebody
scope of the writ petition is that state's power to create supernumerary.
That's right.
Right?
For candidates in the waitlist.
The waitlisted candidate. It's waitlisted.
But there are,
Who are you?
there are, मतलब,
Who are you? Who
there
are
are candidates मतलब, who are qualified, but मतलब, could not get appointment. And मतलब, there are candidates who are not
you? You
participating.
are relating your cause of action with this challenge to the creation of supernumerary. According to you, supernumerary cannot be
But
created.
I was one of the participants.
If the supernumerary post is created, how you are affected?
मतलब, this
You
appointment,
are taking it in your own risk.
yes, मतलब,
Right? Then don't cry. The cost of rupees 3 lakh, 5 lakh is very harsh.
that should be imposed on the state who are मतलब, exercising power of executive. मतलब,
You have
मतलब,
there are busybodies. I want to segregate these busybodies. Yes, give them your number.
but kindly,
Successful candidate has not even participated in the wants to challenge the process. That is why
right.
Very well. At the risk. I'm telling you, at the risk. Very well. I've made it clear. Bring it, whatever. But the issue is simple. The issue is state's power to create a supernumerary post to accommodate waitlisted.
Yes,
candidates.
that is my challenge.
Right.
That is
Very
my
good.
challenge.
Very
My lord,
good.
only one clarification.
Where is Mr.
One
Das?
day-
He has got
Okay,
any
my
other
lord.
check. But you that post you cannot create.
Last, okay. My lord, only one clarification. On Monday, the state will give the affidavit, my lord, but Monday hearing will not commence, my lord, only that. Because then I have to sit with my senior, my lord, and
Sit with the senior.
my Monday hearing will be.
Sit with the senior. I cannot give you that assurance. I cannot give you that assurance when I will start. Then I will not spare Mr. Dotto also. Sending affidavit through junior will not do. You presume that it will commence. Everyone is crying for the teachers. Please cry for the student.
Text affidavit, it is clearly stated that supernumerary post has been created in those schools where the teachers are not there. No physical education, no work education teachers.
Mathematics teacher is not there. Physical education. English teachers are not there. Of course, 3,000 students. No English teacher, no mathematics teacher. How can you conceive of a situation? And Mr. Dotto about this syllabus. Please take care of it. Very well, Monday to mention.
Good.